Okay, how you doing? This is going to be a quick demo for you to see what's close to a full body set of Energy Worker tools. I'll start here. This is plastic piping with different crystals into which I've put a silver solution and left in the sun for long enough for even this cord to become brittle enough that it breaks as if it had been heat treated. So that goes across my Dantian chakra there. On the left side, which is the positive input energy channel from top down, from like above the body down through the body, we have a emerald cluster hilt and a selenite blade sword inside of a hilt that I built out of an incense burner, and the join is quite complex with pressure bandage wrap and string from the base to the crystal. It was a single piece of selenite, but the handle had to be snapped so the blade can wrap around the point that looks like a pommel that joins into the actual handle. Anyway, that's the left side. Very good. I can move that around because of the plastic piping system that's attached to it in two loops that join at 2 points, so it can X across my back and lie straight, or at the moment, as you can see, secured with my belt so it doesn't move around. There on the left. On the right, we have something that started my whole journey, really, which was resultant of me having abduction experiences in my dreams and being shown by aliens how their technology works and recreating that. So there's a lot going on with this. It's one piece that's a Nintendo Wii cradle, and it's been retrofitted with crystals and magnets and orgonite. So I generally wear it inside this bag so people can't see a gun butt sticking out, but as long as I keep this concealed, it's not going to be an issue. And it's, been identified by police before, and I've had to explain how it's a article of religious significance, a scientific patent, and as far away as you could get from a weapon. So interestingly, I can hitch it under these plastic tubing as well if I want to reposition it and have it sitting slightly higher on my hip, but it's also quite nice on the hang. So because this is a much more complex tool to interact with field effect, it sits on the right, which is the positive energy channel, the negative energy channel, and that's because it's your output channel, and all the negativity in the world wants you to output its negativity, so it comes in through the left to destroy the right. This is why the shielding has to be very evenly spaced, but this all helps your body as well. We don't have to get spiritual warfare with it just yet. So I do wear the same gauntlets on each arm, but today I'm doing a slightly different version of just pressure wrapping with a single crystal matrix, which is my birthstone, in a copper spiral bonded in plastic, which is like a basic form of orgonite, and that keeps my blood pressure slightly elevated on the return channel to my heart. And the right is the gauntlet that is just a skateboarding wrist protection turned around the other way. So crystals that I wear under that side, occasionally on both webbings on both wrists, but today just on the right I have orgonite pendant, which I point like a resonating radio dish, if you like, and this is how I can tune in the energy through the underside, which is a fluorite selenite wand, and the selenite's pressing into my skin, which dissolves slightly. My body absorbs the selenite. The inside of here is a garnet crystal, which is very good for blood energy. So because that is the output, constant output is through the right, it's the blood leaving the heart channel, and this is why we need extreme protection for control on the right and extreme protection for defense on the left. So the final point for this current close to full body set is my my laurels, which again used to have leaves on both sides, but I stepped on it one day. These are neodymium magnets, and this is part of how I actually arrived at all of the knowledge which taken together is indistinguishable from enlightenment, and it's the reason that I'm now declaring myself Enlightenment Caesar, which is somebody who has seized the knowledge to gain the enlightenment. And if you look at my lightning demos done here in this yard, the reason that I can touch the lightning without harm is because I've worked out the ability to raise one's electrical resistance with the rest of the environment, which allows one to tune one's place in the energy field. So it's not just how one interacts with lightning, but actually the antecedent of all parapsychic phenomena. So yeah, there we go.